everyone. Welcome back. So this is part two of that the result of that house hunting today, November 22nd. And so we went to see the house. So welcome back to my channel. Again, this is Dr. Connors. And as always, thank you for subscribing to this channel. Me and my doggies. So I'm coming to you from my old home, from our old home, the doghouse. So in the entertainment part of the house. So anyways, so we went to see that house. Well, houses. I like it pretty much. I mean, I like it a lot. Like I said, it's always this gray and white. Again, it's the usual gray and white. I don't know what's going on because every single house, and I kid you not, every single house that we have seen so far, the one that's already renovated and already upgraded, for some reason it's all gray and white. I mean, there's just everything is like, if you remove all the walls of these houses, all right, hi Remington, they all look the same. So I think the developer or whoever, the investor who's been doing this, I think it's just okay, you know, he just went and bought the same tiles, the same color and everything, and he just bought it wholesale, and that's it. Every single house that he or she had renovated basically looked the same inside, you know, the design. Right, Morgan? Yes, so Morgan agrees. So Remington too. Remington agrees. So, all right. Well, some of you may have asked that why do we need to move? Well, we do need to move. First of all, okay, various things to consider. These right here, okay, they are, Remington, come on, get up here. They are actually one of the main reasons why we're moving. Because if I were alone, like I said before in the past, I can just like live in a flat, in a one-bedroom flat, or even a studio flat. And I basically can live anywhere. But since I have my babies to consider, that is why we have been looking for a home that has a little bit of a property, the backyard. Remington, stop it. Stop. You don't do that. He's very pushy. He's trying to push. He is, I mean, sorry. He's actually, he tries to push me. He demands to be patient. Okay, so back to that. So we're basically looking for a home that they have space to run around, and a little bit farther from a neighbor or neighbors. This past few years, my neighbors, they have become very difficult to live with. They have done so much. It's very stressful to be neighbors with these neighbors. No matter how much you try to be lovely to them, to be cordial, to be, they just do everything they can to basically like push away. Well, I'm not allowing them to push me away, but I think it's time for us also to, to move away from the city. I'm also getting tired of dealing with the stresses of of living with. I mean, the constancy of harassment, and sometimes it gets to me, right, Morgan? Yes, I know. Morgan agrees. Morgan agrees. Morgan agrees. Anyway, so okay, so we went to see this house, and yes, it's beautiful. It is nice, but of course, it's like we still want to be within the city limits. So so we're looking at within the city limits also, because I have to be realistic. As much as I would like to live in the country, I would like to be near a hospital. I can't be, I can't be left alone. I have to factor also my social and emotional support. I just can't isolate myself, because if I wasn't sick, then perhaps that should have been an issue. But because of my ailment, which, as you all know, you can probably tell, I'm a little tired now. I need that proximity to the hospital. Anyway, so I also need more space. Not so much for me, but for these, because as you know, two of them, they don't get along, so I have to separate them. Yes, I have to separate them. So this is Remington, right here, the old man, and he's very pushy. And this is Morgan, the one that you always see. You always see in the video, because she is the one who's always, aren't you? Who's always, say hi. Say hi, Morgan. Yeah, so she wants to be on the video all the time. So Morgan is a year and a half. She's a girl. Yes, this is Morgan Gigi. And, they are a big factor in my life. They are actually my medical team. Without them, I would not know if I would have survived all the trajectories that I have had to go through. So that's why they are the main reason why we need to move to a bigger space where they can live happily and play happily outside without the fear of being yelled at by me or by neighbors. Because like when they bark a little bit, there's a complaint. There is a complaint about them, even if they just bark a little bit. I use Scratchy again. I use Scratchy. So behind me, I don't know if you can see, that's Zoe over there, my dog thing. I don't want that. I don't want to limit them their outside time. I want them to be happy. I mean, they live so short. I mean, their life is like, if they're lucky, they reach to 12 to 13 years old. All right, so why would you limit them, with their fun outside? Because, neighbors happen to be horses. I mean, my dogs, they don't bark for nothing. They don't bark just for the sake of barking. They bark when there is somebody in the backyard, in the neighbor's backyard, or if there's a squirrel, but they don't bark for the sake of barking, or they would bark when it's time for them to come inside the house. So anyhow, so this is, hi, Zozo, where's Zoe? Oh, she's there. So that's one of the reasons why we're moving. It's just taking just a lengthy. It's a very lengthy process because there are just so many factors. I cannot just move like that. So it has to be the perfect place. Just enough room for them in the backyard. A safe of course, and proximity to public transportation, and also when going to work. So those are what we're looking for. And of course, I told Mark this, like, if I have to move out of here, I have got to be happy. I have got to be happy too with the place and with the house. I mean, it's not so much about the location, because pretty much, well, let me take that back. Location is also key. But I'm not looking to move. I don't want to move to the suburbia as well. So I would like to move to still like that has semblance of a city, that has life. I don't want to move to a place where after dark there's nobody outside. I would like to be able to walk to shops, even though I have not been going to shops lately because of this bloody pandemic. But come on, get up here. Come on, get up. Come on, get up. There you go. Come on. Good boy. This is Remington Steele. Sit down. Sit. All right. So this is Remington, my old man. He's the oldest one of the pack. And yes, he is. Wait. I love you. I love you. He's very sensitive. He is very sensitive. All he wants is to be with his human, right, Mr. Steele? Right, Mr. Steele? Yeah, he has a lot of allergies, unfortunately. Oh my goodness, he has a lot of allergies. Mr. Steele, Remington Steele, has gone through so much as a puppy, and he is a rescue, and he has a lot of health issues, well, more like allergies. So I mean, he has scabs. He's very scabby, so I have to bathe him basically every 7 days, like Mr. Steele. Yeah, you love your mama. So I have, and he's very, his skin is very sensitive. So I'm always looking, to switch their food, looking for good food for him. Because right now he's scabby again. But he is just a perfect gentleman, aren't you? Oh, she's such a perfect gentleman. Yeah, so we call him His Royal Highness Remington Steele, right? His Royal Highness Remington Steele. So yes, see, my golden retriever, right? Right? All right. All right, everybody. So hopefully hopefully after Thanksgiving, or I'll be able to tell you, I said, hey, we got a house, we got a new house, we're moving in the new year. properly, because for the sake of peace and tranquility. Right, sweetheart? Yes, peace and tranquility. For the sake of peace and tranquility. I mean, I don't think I can't handle any more of these stresses. It is not good, for this bloody autoimmune disease. But you keep on fighting. You keep on fighting for life. For them. Right, Morgan? For them. And Morgan. Hi, Morgan. There you go. There you go. Say hi. There you go. All right, everyone. Thank you, as always. Thank you so much for being here. Please subscribe. It would mean a lot to us for following us and for subscribing and sharing. All right. Have a good night, everyone. I love you. I love you.